I am Mr. DeLuca. I am the academic coordinator. I wear a couple of hats on campus. I'm in charge of advanced placement, and as some of you know, I am the IB diploma program coordinator. Tonight, I basically want to go over the process of advanced placement exam registration because some things have changed since last year. So all of this will be on our website, and I'll show you where it is. The Google Slides will be there, as well as all the documents. And Brenda, I'm going to put you on the spot. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Would you mind being co-host?
Sure.
And letting people in?
Sure.
Okay, if I miss them after too long?
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Thumbs up, you can see the screen, either electronic or physical. Thank you, Jimmy. All right, so without further ado, basically the format for this evening is a webinar format. We're here virtually again this year. There will be time for questions and answers afterwards. And then the slide deck will be available again on the website that I show you, on our school website. So, as some of you may know, 2 years ago, the College Board moved their ordering for the advanced placement exams from the spring to the fall. Normally, students would purchase IB exams at the end of February, all the way up until the middle of March, and they would take their exams in May. Then 3 years ago, they ran a pilot program where some schools ordered them in November. And then last year, they implemented, in the midst of COVID, they implemented the official switch from spring ordering to fall ordering. This is why. All right, so AP students do college level work in high school. If they earn a 3 or higher on the exam is out of 5, they can earn college credit. However, not all AP students pursue the credit they deserve. So what stands in the way? Well, if you take a look at this, the College Board did their surveys and realized that as the year goes on, students get cold feet. And so they believe that students who sign up at the beginning of the year make a commitment to taking the exam and they follow through on it. So they move their registration from the spring to November. He also did surveys with race, socioeconomic, and STEM. Now, I will tell you that some eventually, or as you are applying to universities, you need to check with the university, just as you do with the IB scores, as to what score the university or college accepts on an advanced placement or IB exam. Some universities will only accept 4s and 5s, even though 3 is passing. Just like in the IB, 4 is passing, but some universities and colleges want 5, 6, and 7. So again, you want to check with the university that your child is looking at or applying to and see what it accepts. All right, so fall exam registration is a best practice at more than half of the AP schools. As I said earlier, in 2017-18 school year, the College Board piloted early registration with 40,000 students. They saw an increase in scores of 3 or higher across multiple groups. Moving the time of registration made a difference across the board, and it has had the strongest effect for students who are traditionally underrepresented in advanced placement. Right, so at the beginning of the year, students started signing up in their advanced placement courses. Their instructors were given access codes, and then they registered for the AP class in which they are taking at myap.collegeboard.org. Now, they didn't necessarily have to sign up for the test then. They could have, but the reason that they're signing up at myap.collegeboard.org is not just for the exams, but there are units and materials and study guides to help prepare students for the advanced placement exams. So they were given this handout in which they wrote down their access codes. They could use either their computers or their phones. They submit their join code, and they fill out their registration. Now, if by chance your child has not received an access code, he or she needs to contact his or her AP teacher. So as I said, the AP coordinator, I've already provided the AP instructors with their access codes. Students will sign up at myap.collegeboard.org, and they will decide if they want to take the exam. Yes, no, or undecided. Now, again, the reason that they do a no is that they don't want to take the exam, but they want to have access to the materials provided in that subject matter. Now, that's different than last year. Last year, because there was no late penalty of $40, we left, the default was yes. All students who signed up did yes. This year, that can't happen because the school can't be responsible for the $40 pop if the students decide not to take the exam. That is why if there is a student who designates an undecided is not changed by November 10th, I will change it to a no. Because if not, the school will get charged $40. So keep kids on top of it, at least to the better of our ability. AP instructors will verify twice during these next 2 months as to those who are taking the exam on October 4th, because that is the preferred sign-up date given by the College Board, and November 8th. Again, there's some wiggle room in there. Say a student forgot or decided not to. Whatever the situation may be, he or she is still in good standing. Okay, questions so far? Any questions? Okay. All right, so as I said, preferred deadline given to us by the College Board is October 4th. The deadline the district is giving us is November 8th. That way I have time to double check and contact kids and make sure everything is good. All right, because after November 15th, after 11:59 and so many seconds, students who register for an exam and then decide afterwards not to take it or did not sign up for it, say they got online at November 14th at 11:58 and that happened and they did not get it registered before the stroke of midnight, that student will pay a late fee. Also, if a student, I'll get to that. Okay, so an unused exam is now $40 as well. So say a student signs up to take an exam, but he or she in April decides not to take it, or the day before the exam decides not to take it, that student will be charged $40 because we will be charged $40 by the College Board, even November 16th. So each exam is $96. It went up $1 from last year. If you are currently on the free and reduced, or what our district calls a college waiver, that's the list that allows students to get a waiver for, say, the SAT or the ACT. If your student is already on that, then they are eligible for the zero amount on the exam. If you want to apply for the college waiver, the free and reduced lunch application is in the front office. Students were also given them for advocacy. This year, the district ran them off and they're on purple paper. So you want to get that in. It takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go through the process. Another way is the LCFF funding form. And there is a link that I'm going to show you on the AP, on the school's website under AP that you can click on. There's one in English and then there's one in Spanish. So if you don't qualify for the lunch application, then this is a second way of getting assistance. Good. Also this year, we'll be using the Elk Grove Unified School District web store. I have not been told when that will be available, but I will send that out via a Synergy email. I have grouped all the AP classes together, so you're in one house, so to speak. So that's how I will be communicating with the advanced placement students, probably within a month, because other schools are going to be doing this as well. But when I talked to the person in charge of the web store, she had not received guidance from the district yet. Also on our website is a calendar. Here's part of the calendar. And it is for the whole year. So you can print it out and put it on your refrigerator if you would like to. guys are awfully quiet. I bet you guys have one ear on the game. I'm sorry, I didn't know there was a football game tonight. So I apologize if I'm taking you away from that. All right. Before I answer questions, yeah, I'm going to show you where the calendar is. Yes. So if you go to our school website, let me get rid of this one. Go to our school website under programs, go to advanced placement. So basically here is a step-by-step how to register. Here is the calendar. If you click on it, there you go. And I just lost it, sorry. Okay. Here are the two forms for the LCFF funding form. One, as I said, one is in English and one is in Spanish. And then this will be the link that you can click on to pay. But as I said, it's not live yet in terms of being able to pay. I would imagine it will be, I can't imagine it being more than a month. So everything is succinctly put on one page. Oh, the other thing is the district and myself would like you to fill out a Google form, AP commitment to test. So if you click on that link, your child or you can, well, more your child, because unless you have an egusd.net email, your child can fill that out. That's totally fine. So everything has been simplified. Again, I just want to stress the fact of November 15th. That is like tax day in the college world. You don't want to have to pay any more. Then you have to, right? I will double check with the making sure that all AP instructors have given out the access codes. Because we met the second week of school. All right, questions? And as of right now, we're sitting for exams. Who knows? But AP, we sat for exams last year, and more than likely we will be sitting again. The link for the calendar is on the advanced placement page. See if I can do this. I can't guarantee this is necessarily in my wheelhouse, but there's only certain things I can do with the computer. Bill, did that work? Okay, again, I will check the access when I am done with this. Okay. Again, this is news to me because I met with all the AP instructors. I will be sending out an email tomorrow, letting them know, because they were to give them out 3 weeks ago. Because I know some students have already registered. In fact, when I get off with this, I will send out an email to the teachers. Other questions? And again, just to let you know, the district is covering the cost for the credit card. You don't have to pay, you're not paying anything additionally by paying by credit card. IB advanced placement and IB courses are apples and oranges. AP courses are more survey, and their examination, their assessment is different. With AP, they have multiple choice and writing. IB is all authentic assessment, writing, and oral. So these, unless a family qualifies for the free and reduced, then yes, they do cost. The College Board charges $96 per exam. The payoff on that is college credit when they enter university or college as freshmen. And they also get a grade bump, grade boost. So in terms of content or curricular structure, they're very different because IB goes more into depth. In terms of subject matter.
I have a question.
Okay.
This may be off topic, but has the school ever considered offering AP US history?
No, because we are an IB school and the curriculum is not comparable. So, and we wouldn't have enough we don't have enough staff and the students to run a full section of any of the AP courses that we don't have currently.
Okay, thanks. So it would conflict with like the junior year IB.
Correct.
Social
Correct.
science. Okay.
Correct.
Thank you.
Because that is history of the Americas, not just the United States, but Canada,
Right.
Mexico, so, et cetera. Yeah. Okay, other questions? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will make sure that you have access to the calendar momentarily. I will send out an email to my AP teachers wondering why they haven't sent out codes. You can always email me at rdeluca@egus.net, and it's a C, not a K. Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking your time out of your evening tonight. Again, everything is on the website. And please don't hesitate to send me an email with any questions. Have a good evening. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda.
No problem. Anytime.